Hey guys, it has been a very long time since I've given an update, and honestly, I could come up with a ton of excuses as to why, but realistically, it's just that life has been good, and I haven't really felt that compulsion or need to sit in front of my camera, pour my heart out, but I thought I owe it to you to update you on things going on and just tell you how my life has been. And honestly, I think the last video I did was maybe 2021, 22. I have no idea. In fact, I should probably check. But since that time, Marit and I and the kids, we moved here to Buda in 2022, April. So if you don't know that, and if you don't know who I am, I'm Kate Ellen Showalter, now Kate Ellen Liarba Showalter. And I was a missionary in Africa for 17 years, raising orphans. And I came out of the closet and then lost my support, a lot of it, most of it, and got a divorce after 24 years of marriage. And ultimately ended COVID stuck in Norway, away from my children, with Marit Liaba, and then got married to her, well, moved, yeah, oh, sorry, let me explain. I was COVID stuck here in 2020, away from my kids, after Marit asked me to share my story, and we then finally got back to Kenya, where we lived together with the kids, and then moved to Norway in 2022. So we live here in Buda, and the kids are all going to school, which, if you know me, I've homeschooled all my children. They didn't get a public education until now, but I love the Norwegian system. I think it's really cool how they interact with parents as well and include us in the process and the well-being of their students and our children. So yeah, lots of good stuff to say about the system. Also now, I was working at Buda Kulturskola, teaching as a substitute teacher in all different subjects, whatever they needed, whether it was drama, flute, song, DKS, which is it's called your school backpack, på norsk, in Norwegian, and acting, doing all kinds of things for the school, even directing the Pinchas choir, and yeah, so loads of fun there. But because the communa here has run out of money, I was one of the people that was first to be removed out of the pay. So that means that since the beginning of this year, I've been without an income. Fortunately, I saved money, so that's good. So things are okay, but as anyone knows, when you don't have an income, the source or the pool that we have that we use from ends up getting smaller. So that's where I am. So I'm considering restarting my Patreon page. If you don't know, I wrote a book called Windows in Time, a poetry journal of escaping my cage, and that was published in 2022, I think. And then, so I've sold some books, and now I have been working on trying to organize thoughts around my personal story, from the birth experience I had and my upbringing and all the different things through getting to Kenya and how it was to live there and sort of be trapped there. That was a whole different level of crazy. And then coming out and coming to Norway and all the things. So that's where my head is. But as far as like passions, my passions are still as they have been since I was very young. I've always had a desire to be in front of the camera, to be an actor or performer. And I'm working on that by being in some different platforms and seeking out opportunities. It's difficult because I speak English. I do speak Norwegian, but I don't have one of the local dialects. So like that would be one of the accents. So that makes me sound a little bit like an outsider. And it's something I'm working on. I did get one acting role, and which was really cool, but they haven't finished the production yet, so that doesn't come out until August. So I look forward to seeing that and seeing how being in front of all those professional cameras kind of makes me look in a way. Yeah. I'm in a choir. I am in the chamber choir, the local chamber choir, which is really cool. So we'll be singing some fantastic stuff and some Bach, Dobrogosh, and some other things in October. My wife is in a rock band and just played at a music festival on a massive stage. It was really cool to support her. She's like a rock star, and things are good between us, and the kids that are here are thriving, and the kids that are not here are also thriving. Everybody's doing pretty well. McKenna's a tattoo artist and also painting murals on massive buildings, and their art skills are mind-blowing. Butterfly is a marine engineer and is graduated from Texas A&M. She's 22, just turned 22 this few days ago, and is, yeah, doing that. And Andrew is in Texas also, and sailing and working at, I can't remember the name of the place, but it's like a machine shop where they build and invent machines and things. He's currently doing maintenance, but will go up in the levels because he just recently changed jobs. Yeah, that's what's going on. Things are good. And I appreciate that I have many people who are kind and caring in my life. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update, and I'll try to be better at including you in my journey.